Hi, my name is Josie. This is my model Allison, and for this scan, I am going to prioritize the top 10 movement screens, specifically the 5. The reason I want to assess this is I think it gives us a good idea of where he's at, his acute ability, irritability, and it's function based, which is really important for his job, which is very functional. So it's a good idea to get where he's at his current level function and what we need to be at discharge. Following that, I would, if ideally, if we're doing good, I would do a personal lumbar celiac selective tissue tensioning test, but I'm not going to prioritize that today or the hip. I would rather just look at palpation, seeing if there's any visceral involvement with the liver, appendix, and kidneys. And then I would like to do a neuro screen. We could do toe walking and heel walking, but today, for the sake of the video, I'm going to prioritize dermatomes and myotomes. Dermatomes specifically, just because he has a lot of shooting and nerve pain. I just want to see, is there any sensation deficits that we need to be aware of that is coming from an upper motor neuron issue. And then from there, I'm going to end with the slump, as I believe there is nerve involvement, especially at L4, L5. I am going to save that for last, so he's not flared up in the beginning of our therapy session. Okay, so hi Allison, my name is Josie, and I am going to be your physical therapist today, and I just want to see how we're moving. This quick screen is just going to give me an idea if you're appropriate for therapy and what deficits we have, just so that we can see how we can address them and do a deeper dive in those areas if needed. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is you're going to cross your arms, your feet are going to be together. And I want you to look over one of your shoulders. It doesn't matter which one. So here I'm looking for 50% of internal rotation, 50% of rotation of the hips and also the thoracic. And I could, take the hips out by having her sit, go the other direction. There might be some impairments with internal rotation, but you're also looking at the arches too, which is really huge. And then we're going to go into forward bend. So actually, I'm going to start with forward bend because I believe this is a disc issue, so the extension is going to make him feel better in the end. So I want you just to go and touch your feet, but nice and easy where you can. And I'm looking at the posture, lumbar curves. Do we have that posterior weight shift? And looking for all of those things. So I would go from all different angles to see his movement. And then hands on your hips. I'm doing hands on hips to help brace. I think overhead would be a lot. And so we're just going to have a little bit of help with the hands. All right, so hands on your hips, and then you're just going to go back. Again, I'm looking from all angles, looking for curves, looking for an anterior weight shift. How'd that feel?
Felt good.
Felt good? Okay. And then the next one is going to be a squat, so I want you just to do a normal squat for me. Here I'm looking for imbalances of weight shifts. I'm looking for valgus collapse. I'm looking for just depth and if the femurs are parallel and staying in the sagittal plane. I expect him not to go super deep. I'm expecting that it might be a weight shift because he's feeling that tingling and nerve stuff on the left side, so I'm expecting that. Last thing is a climber step. So all I want you to do is just to bring it up here and then lean forward if you can. Here I'm looking for hip flexion and extension. If we can extend, balancing by putting that up. I'm expecting some lack of hip extension on the left side when she goes to the other side. Just because of pain and lack of glute range of motion. Okay, that's great. So the next thing that I'm going to assess is just palpation. So go ahead and lay down on your stomach. This is just for any red flags. So for here, I'm going to be doing the kidney assessment. So percussion, I'm just going to be here, palping here. How does that feel? Okay. Now, he might be super acute and irritable, so before even doing this, I would just palpate to see, is the tissue of itself super tender? This might not be the right choice, but then later down the road and just screen some kidney history in the family. Go ahead and roll onto your back. And then here I'm looking at liver and appendix and rebound phenomenon. So you're pushing up, coming up. Are you okay there? Any pain? Good. And I can also assess the aorta, abdominal aorta, make sure we don't have anything bulging. By moving off to the side, and I don't feel it here, so she's clear. Ideally, I would do a hip, but prioritizing it, so we're going to do the neuro screen, so you can sit on up. We're going to do a quick scan of the dermatomes first, and then we'll do myotomes. So this is what it feels like. Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you. You can take your socks off too. That's okay. feels like, okay? And I want you to tell me if it feels the same or different, okay? So close your eyes.
Same. 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 Same.
Awesome. Okay. Now I would be expecting some L4, L5 involvement. So going forward, I think the great toe is going to have some involvement for dermatomes and then also for the myotomes, dorsiflexion, and great toe extension. All right, lift this knee up for me. Hold it here. Slowly grading it. I'm just going to focus on the left side here for time's sake. All right, kick this out. Let it go for a little bit. Don't let me move you. Good. Bring your toes up. Hold it here. Don't let me move you. So here's I might find some weakness. Big toe up. Good. All right. Don't let me move you. Hold it here. Good. And then I can have her just walk on her toes, and that will give me a sign of the S1, S2. Next thing I'm going to do is ending with the slump. So I'm definitely expecting this to be positive. So we're just going to take it easy and one step at a time. So go ahead and put your hands behind your back. This might light you up, but today we're at the end of our session and we might do some extensions to help calm it down afterwards, okay? All right, so go ahead and bring your chin to your chest. I'm going to hold you here so you don't cheat. Fold over here. Good. Can you extend this leg? Do you feel anything here?
Yes.
All right, if you look up, does it go away?
Yes.
Good. Okay, go ahead and relax. So this is positive test. There's definitely some neural involvement. It's not wanting to move in the tract, so we can definitely address this by doing some more neural mobility to move it in its tract. I definitely see some strength deficits in the hips and range of motion deficits in the hips. And we're also a little bit limited in our lumbar range of motion. That could be because of our pain and our irritability right now, but our focus will definitely be we're going to keep doing extensions and taking that disc off of that nerve. As when we do extensions, we're pushing the disc back more central, and it's going to get off the nerve. Okay? Any questions? Awesome. Good job.